Over the last 20 years or so, a lot of LGBT people have started to live really full lives in the community. Lives where they feel they can be themselves, they can take their whole selves to work, into their social lives. And when they get to an age where they might be thinking of going into retirement village, the last thing they want to do is to hide who they are.
The concept of an LGBTIQ+, or if I can use the term queer, the concept of a queer retirement village is a place where queer people can be themselves.
Catherine's been researching LGBT ageing for quite a while. It was really through talking to Catherine that I got to understand what a lot of the issues are.
For older straight and cisgendered people, you can pick a retirement village anywhere you like, but it's not the same for older queer people. They may be sharing a room or a wing or a space with a person who grew up believing that being queer was immoral, and they may never have met a queer person.
Some people might feel uncomfortable sharing facilities with me, for example, because I'm trans. And I would not want to end up in that situation, so I would definitely want to be in a trans-friendly venue. I've heard about this place in Stockholm, a retirement community for LGBT people. I want to see what it's like. I know the US and Europe have been way ahead of us for decades for places to live for older LGBT people. And it makes total sense for me. Sweden legalised homosexuality way back in 1944, way, way, way ahead of Australia. The first place I'm going to see is Regnbågen, I think is how you pronounce it. Basically means rainbow. I want to see what the community is like. Is it exclusively LGBT? Can partners live together? What social life do they have? You know, do they go out for entertainment, or does entertainment come to them? Well, I'm meeting Stuart. He's one of the residents here at Rainbow. He's going to show me around.
Hello, you must be Julie. I'm Stuart. Welcome to Regnbågen Rainbow.
Regnbågen?
Yes, yeah, very good Swedish. It's coming on very well. Up here, I must point this out to you, these are some of the original residents 10 years ago. But of course, the whole thing was started many years before.
Okay.
Anyway, let me show you around. In here, Rainbow is the first residency for senior LGBT people in Stockholm, in Sweden, and in Europe. Living at Rainbow is a mixed crowd, both male and female. People who have been married before and have children and grandchildren. Those who have just lived as homosexuals all their lives, like myself. So we are a real mixture of people. And what I personally like in this building, it's not just LGBT people. There is a pretty good balance. Hey, hey. Hey, son. Hey.
What I loved about the vibe in the cafe seemed to be the cultural centre of the venue. And people all seem to know each other. Hey, hey, hey. There's a library next door. I thought it was amazing.
Here in the corner, this group of beautiful people, Julie, are tenants and members of Rainbow. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is Julie from Australia, and she's here because she wants to know more about us and about Rainbow.
Okay. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Living like we do here with like-minded people, we feel safer, more secure. So I think that is something which the older you get, you appreciate. We heard something about this. There's no problem with bringing in your dog to the cafe either. 1, 2, 3.
There was a time when blood families would disown a person who was gay, lesbian or trans. Fortunately, that's happening less and less these days, but for those people who ended up not being very close to a blood family, their friends become their family, their chosen families.
Nina! We love dogs here.
What I found out about the structure of the place, there's 3 buildings joined together at ground level, which means you can get from building to building when it's snowing outside. And one of them, the top 3 floors, are particularly for LGBT. And it's got nearly all the facilities you need in the building. It's got a GP, it's got a hairdresser, it's got a podiatrist, it's got a laundry, and of course recycling and a place to park your bicycle. In the auditorium area, there were classes like Zumba, and people seemed to be really enjoying themselves. I didn't try it myself.
Hur går det?
Jo då, det går. It's
Nej,
okay.
vi ska
Good
ta det
morning.
på svenska.
Vi ska ta det på svenska, ja.
The love of my life is without question a certain gentleman by the name of Börje.
Så.
He is Swedish, born and brought up Swedish, which I am not. I'm born and brought up in the UK. We have been together now for more than 50 years. When I came to Sweden in 1973, after 7 months we met, and we've been together, sharing our lives together ever since then. So I would call that true love.
Ninni vid Gästrikekusten, vad det?
Det här är så svårt.
Amongst my favorite neighbors are Suzanne and Hanneli,
Do you have any music by Sting?
and they are very different in their way. We're all different in our own different ways.
We have been a couple
Several times.
for very long time ago.
Yeah. When we were young.
When we was young, 20 or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are not friends all the time.
No, because we fly from flower to flower sometimes.
Yeah.
We know each other so well.
We like to be together.
Yes.
Yeah,
We are always together.
yeah.
We have a different place to sleep. So we did it from the beginning. Put one bed in the kitchen, and for us it's okay. And then she starts snoring, and I could put
Close
the
the
door
door.
close.
Ja, men hej, det är Kajsa.
länge sedan.
Det var jättelänge sedan, Kajsa.
hur
Kul att se
mår
dig.
du nu
Det
för
är bra, det är
tiden?
bra. Ska vi få en
Du
liten... One of the best meeting points, actually, apart from our cafe, is the lifts.
When you get into the lift together, because there's such a tiny space you have to go. Yeah.
I myself have met people and got to know people that I never ever would have met or got to know otherwise. We all learn from each other. Hej så länge. It doesn't seem to matter that we are LGBT, because they know it, obviously. I never myself sense that anyone has a problem with that. The only thing that differentiates us from the rest of society is that we fall in love with and are attracted to people of the same gender.
One of the huge advantages of having a place that's LGBT friendly is that long-term partners can be open and totally themselves and not have to, hide their love.
Yes. Yeah.
Compared to Sweden, in Australia, we're not as progressive. I think we are more conservative. Sweden has had gay marriage for about 20 years. We've had it for about 4.
I then wonder, can Australia learn anything from what's happening in Sweden?